I had impacted teeth that caused the infection, a real bad infection. Like it was almost septic. So I had to get teeth pulled, and it was expensive, super expensive. So right
Are
now,
you in pain right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I have another impacted tooth, but it's causing the tooth behind it to rot. That's what the cotton in the ear is for, and all that. And being asthmatic, you have a higher chance of getting infections and stuff like that anyway, because you're always on antibiotics or either steroids through the inhalers, so it breaks your system down even quicker.
I broke 4 teeth, and it's hard for me to get into the dentist. It's like it's taking forever. I'll be in mouth pain. And one of them I broke in the 6th grade, but it was one of my permanent teeth, which had a cap on it.
Non, brosser les dents, c'est au village, c'est le bois. Nous, c'est le cure-dent. Le matin, tu te réveilles, tu laves la figure et puis tu prends ton cure-dent, tu brosses les dents, tu manges, il devient comme l'eau. Donc, ça a commencé à me faire souffrir pendant plus de 3 mois. Je ne pouvais pas manger, je ne pouvais pas boire.
Sí, tengo muchos problemas. Tengo una muela picada, tengo unas que tienen mucho sarro. Pues me duele mucho y hay veces que se me inflama y no puedo ir a trabajar.
I have had trouble with my teeth. I cracked a bunch of them. Sugar hurts really bad. My gums, I have like gum disease. And just it's hard to eat and chew certain things. I'm more dominant to one side. So they're not the greatest.
Tuve una situación dental en la cual una de mis muelas de la parte de abajo de mi boca estaba que ya no tenía como salvación.
I haven't been able to eat properly because of the missing teeth, and I guess I have generated so oldly, and my teeth, the gums are so weak I can't chew anything, so that creates the problem.
That time of lapse of insurance, I was not able to do my 6-month cleaning, so then there was tartar buildup, and then the dentist had recommended for me to go in and get the root canal just so that it didn't further penetrate my enamel.
Hasta ahorita que vine aquí a que me quitaran mi dentadura, que pues sí, se me estaban cayendo.
У меня очень болели зубы под коронкой. И последний 8-й зуб очень сильно болел. Да, конечно, родители, конечно, учили, но после того, как я вышла замуж, стала рожать детей, у меня в организме снизилось кальций, и постепенно у меня начали рушиться зубы, крошиться зубы.
So I've had a lot of trouble with my teeth, a lot of cavities, a lot of chipped teeth. My molars grew in really hard, like fast, and it grew in messed up, so just a lot of pain.
I was in prison, I had some dental work done, and I had lost a feeling in my tooth once I was released and got out, and it was horrible.
Hace mucho tiempo me arreglaron las muelas, pero ya tiene más de 20, 25 años. Y se me empezaron a caer los rellenos que me habían puesto. Y ya tenía varios días, pero pues no, como no había manera de arreglármelos porque pues, es muy caro y no gano lo suficiente. Un amigo me recomendó, me dijo, si quieres te recomiendo un lugar para ir, y ya me dio la dirección y el teléfono de ustedes. Y por eso tuve necesidad de venir a buscarlos.
Yeah, it's decreased my health a lot because, of course, infections spread throughout your body and can also cause depression and other things like that. So it's affected my mental health, my physical health. It's caused me to gain weight unnecessarily and then lose it rapidly. So, yeah, it causes a lot of different issues.
The trouble it's caused is basically eating for one. I'm type 2 diabetic for 2. So I have to actually really pay attention to, my mouth care because, being diabetic, I can get infections real easy.
It's really painful in some of the front teeth. They kind of get food down in there, they're broke off, so it's really, really painful, and especially cold water.
Oui, ça m'a fait maigrir. Ça m'a fait beaucoup perdre du poids. J'ai perdu plus de 15 kilos. Ouais, je ne mangeais plus. Je ne dormais pas.
After I left the state penitentiary, that's when it started, after my brain injury. And I had a very serious brain injury, and they put me back together, and they had specialized food for me, you know, like shakes and stuff like that for me to eat there. And that's the way I ate for like 3.5 years. I would eat food like that. And when I got out and I tried to eat something, it was like, oh boy, my whole mouth was coming loose.
Not being able to smile and not being able to eat certain foods just causes issues with me, you know. I like to smile, and when I have messed up teeth and I can't do that, you know, it kind of ruins my day because I catch myself and I put my hand over my mouth sometimes and I'm embarrassed, really, you know, so it's a big mental thing.
It's very expensive. If you don't have at least $2,400 in Omaha alone, you can't get the basic appointments. Even on a sliding scale, even with a basic job, you still end up paying a lot of money. It's either dental or make sure I have food in the house. So
I currently don't have private insurance due to going part-time, and then my husband's is highly expensive for us to be added onto his plan, and then out-of-pocket cost is just, it's extravagant. It's like $1,500 to obtain that root canal.
Je ne pouvais pas contacter parce que je ne sais pas où aller. Je n'ai pas d'argent. Je n'ai pas les moyens. Je vais contacter mes médecin par comment? C'est ça. Je n'avais pas les moyens. Donc je souffrais à la maison. Je souffrais à la maison. Et comme on dit ici, le problème de dents là, c'est difficile ici. Donc je me suis résignée et je priais, Seigneur, aide-moi.
Sí, traté de agarrar ayuda de dentista, pero la aseguranza que en ese momento tenía no me cubría a totalidad para la condición que yo tenía dental. Entonces no estaba al alcance de mi mano pagarlo.
Many different restaurants, yes. Until the last one, I never had any insurance in any of them. It's very rare to random to get good insurance through restaurant business.
No, no porque dejé de trabajar. Me dio la culebría. Y ya tengo un año como 8 meses de no trabajar.
I don't like to be that cliche of where they say, you know, all the good dental work and dentistry and everything is available to people of color, not my kind, but I would say that would be an issue with me here in North Omaha.
Casi siempre he trabajado por mí mismo y pues he notado que cuando la he investigado es muy, muy cara, ¿verdad? Cuando uno trabaja por uno mismo. No sé si en todos los demás trabajos, pero las pocas veces que he trabajado para compañías me han cubierto, me quitan mucho dinero, se me hace mucho porque en cada cheque $80 y eso hace 20 años, ¿no? Ahorita quién sabe, pero me quitaban $80 por cada cheque cada semana y nunca lo usé, o sea, nunca tuve necesidad de ir a la atención médica. Entonces no me parecía muy práctico que me estuvieran quitando sin usar la aseguranza.
Достаточно денег, работает только мой муж. Ну, хватает на аренду квартиры и на питание. Вот хочу найти работу и хотя бы полдня выйти на работу теперь. Трудно.
At the stage where it was almost septic, I had to because it affected my hearing and my head. So I couldn't see out of my right eye. So they had to issue antibiotics and a steroid to keep my lungs open.
Yes, I had to go to the emergency dentist due to the fact one of my teeth that's broke. I had got an infection and it was an abscess, so I had to go in and get that taken care of.
When I broke it off the first time, before the gum died, it kept swelling and I had severe pain, and they just recommended that dentist that I had went to. Oh boy, couple $1,000s. Yeah.
I've gone to the emergency room a couple times for extreme tooth pain, but they sent me home and said really it wasn't anything they could deal with because it's an ER and they don't deal with dental. Yeah, I'd have to see a dentist for that.
I had to go to the ER for them to go in there and give me some number pain and send me a referral to get into some kind of help for dental work.
Me gustaría que hubiesen más lugares como esta clínica para que mejorara la accesibilidad a las personas, porque no solamente los del norte de Omaha lo necesitamos, ¿me entiende? Lo necesitan también personas de los alrededores que tal vez no tienen cómo movilizarse, o puede ser que como solamente esta clínica esté, pues no den abasto con tantas personas que tienen la necesidad pues de cualquier tratamiento de los cuales ustedes brindan.
I've actually got 2 of my broken teeth taken care of. At the Monin Healthcare Clinic, they're really good about it, got on top of it. One was actually an emergency case. So to be honest, the healthcare the Monin Clinic do provide is A1.
About 6 months ago, I was that person who was going through the pantry line because I had to, and I would get the food and be like, okay, now where am I going to bring it to? Now, I didn't have a refrigerator, I didn't have a home to put it, And just looking at that, looking at the factor of me being on the opposite end, being the person who gets to help somebody, not change somebody's lives, but start to change their day at least, It's a great feeling.
Entonces para mí pues fue una gran ventaja venir y decir que era gratis, no lo creía, ¿no? O sea, no tenía idea, pero el amigo me dijo, no te van a cobrar nada. Le digo, no van a cobrar ni por los materiales, no va nada. Y se me hizo fabuloso, y yo creo que muchas personas, sobre todo los inmigrantes o hispanos que vienen de otros países, estarían muy agradecidos de saber de un servicio como este, ¿verdad? No sé de qué forma uno puede cooperar, pero se me hace fabuloso.
Merci. Merci beaucoup. Dieu vous bénisse. Gracias. ¿Es todo?
Sí, es todo.
Gracias.
Would you have time to go walk down to our clinic and see
Sure.
anything that could help you?
Yes.
Okay.
I definitely have time. Appreciate you guys.
Eres tú. Y el pañuelo de él, ya lo más. Ay, disculpen.
Gonna go fix that pretty smile.
Oh yeah. It's already pretty.
Ooh, had a good line.
That's right. Go and say it again. I'm gonna get that pretty smile. Say it
I'm
again.
gonna get this pretty smile back. Thanks, you guys.